Hello and welcome back to the Game Strand. It's Tom here again, and today I'm looking at a brand new game. It was launched yesterday. It's free to play on the PlayStation Store. It's called Apex Legends. It's by the people that make Titanfall, or Titanfall 2. I don't know if it's the same team that made the first one. It's an EA game. It's a battle royale game. And I want to take a quick look at it. It's free to play, so it's not cost me anything to purchase anyway. But also because when I saw the trailer online, I saw it was free to play. I thought, well, maybe someone's finally gonna try and take on Fortnite, because we all know there's loads of games out there that've got battle royale modes at the minute. Call of Duty's done it. Obviously, PUBG as well. PUBG came before Fortnite's battle royale mode. PUBG, but this one, also being free to play, looks like it might be a contender. Now, I haven't tried it out yet. However, what it does differently to Fortnite, which might be its downfall, it might not be, we'll see, is you get these different legends. There's 8 different legends that they're meant to pick from. That's the character you play, and they all have different skills, different skill sets. If I just take one, I haven't had a look yet. Let's have a look at the robot Pathfinder. I hit square, I can view his skills. His passive skill, Insider Knowledge. Scan a survey beacon to reveal the ring's next location. I don't really know what the ring is yet. I haven't played the game. We're just gonna jump in and try it out. L1 for my tactical, that's a grappling hook, okay, and L1 and R1 fires a zip line that everyone can use. Now, what Fortnite does really well, and the reason it's done so well, is it puts everyone on a level footing. There's no skill tree, there's no way of getting any better weapons than anyone else except by opening chests. So it doesn't matter if you've put 100 hours into it, or 1 hour into the game, you still start the game on a completely level footing. The fact that we've got these different characters might throw a bit of a spanner into the works, because I'm sure they've tried to make them quite balanced, and they're all about as powerful as each other, but there'll be people with skills that there's bound to be a character I'm going to be better at playing than others, and there's bound to be a character that I'm going to die to more often than others, because I'm not very good at avoiding their skills. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, if we look at the Pathfinder skills, they don't seem to be combat abilities. We've got a grappling hook, and we've got a zipline gun, but let's check out some others. What about this one? Fire a high-velocity smoke canister that explodes into a smoke wall on impact. Rolling thunder, coordinate artillery strike that slowly creeps across the landscape. I mean, that seems way, way, way more overpowered than a zipline gun, which creates a zipline that everyone can use, you know? And then on top of that, another thing Fortnite does really well is, yes, you have a store here, like you have on Fortnite, with skins for your weapons, skins for your guns. I imagine there'll be new emotes and things, just like on Fortnite. But what Fortnite does really well is that those skins and emotes that you buy, again, don't make you any better at the game. However, of the 8 legends you can play currently, I only have access to 6, because the other 2, Caustic and Mirage, I need to unlock spending in-game currency. Now, if I press unlock, it says here it costs 12,000 of this red currency, which I'm guessing is in-game, because that seems like a lot, or 750 of the gold currency. I guess that's the premium currency. Let's have a look. Apex coins. Yep. So the gold currency, it cost me $7.99 to get one of the new characters, or to get both of them. What's that going to be? 1,500. £16. So it's not completely unreasonable. But if I want to play this game for free, and I'm up against people with these legends, let's see what they've got. Blanket a large area in Nox gas. Nox gas trap. Place up to 6 canisters that release deadly Nox gas. I mean, that seems quite powerful. Vanishing act. Mirage deploys a team of decoys to distract enemies while he cloaks. Send out a holographic decoy to confuse the enemy. So this is my issue with the game. Not issue, I haven't started it yet. It might be great. But my concern with the game is that it's not going to be very balanced for new players. Although it is a new game, so everyone's a new player at the minute, I suppose. Right, I'm just going to pick somebody, because before we start, I'm actually locked out of the game at the minute. I need to do the training mission. So we're going to pick... I quite like the Wraith. What does the Wraith do? Into the Void. Reposition quickly through the safety of the Void. Or Dimensional Rift. Link 2 locations with portals for 60 seconds. See, again, they're very much movement based, not damage based. So surely if you've got, which one was it that I looked at with the, was it Bangalore? Yeah, with this rolling thunder ability that's an airstrike, you're going to be better equipped to win the game than the Wraith, who can just move. Well, I guess I can move out of the airstrike, but I can't retaliate with anything other than guns, you know? And that's another thing. If we take a look at the armory, you can buy these for the guns. Now, I'm assuming these locked skins are just skins and they don't make the gun any better. You know? Well, at least I hope that's the case, but we'll find out now when we get in. Let's play and see what the game's like. HD textures downloading. Oh no, playing will be reduced. That's fine. That's fine for now. For the training mission, that is fine. So other than watching the trailer, I haven't looked into this too much. I don't know what the gameplay's going to be like. I don't know what...
Welcome to Apex Legends.
Hello.
I am Bloodhunder. You can call me Bloodhound. Let us begin with basic movement. Complete the checklist on your HUD.
Okay, move, sprint, jump, crouch. Oh, I need to be sprinting to slide. Okay.
Follow me. Sliding down hills increases speed.
Ooh. Sliding down hills. Does that mean it's about to be a hill? Whee! Oh, wow.
Remember, you start with nothing and must seek out supplies on your own. Inside the territories, you can find supply bins that carry weapons and resources you will need to survive. Open one.
If I open this and there's one gun inside this entire massive container, I'm going to be very disappointed, mind. Okay.
Strong work.
Oh yeah, this needs that needed a box this big, didn't it? Okay, we have syringe, medkit, I guess, thermite grenade, and a frag grenade.
Your HUD will show what you have equipped. Follow the checklist to access and cycle through your inventory.
Okay, swap grenade, throw grenade. Come on. Okay, that's what that one's like. Let's try the other one. Ooh, I like that. That's very pretty. Okay, use health kit with up on the D-pad.
Just a second. 1 second.
Cancelled it. I probably shouldn't have cancelled it. Go again. Oh, you can move around while healing. That's a bit different than Fortnite. That's good. Hold right to use the ordnance menu. Ah!
Inside the supply bin, you will find a weapon and ammo. Arm yourself.
Okay, hang on. Can I just punch you in the face? Why have I got vet gloves on? I look like I've had to put my hand up a cow. Ah! Actually, that's not long enough for a cow, is it? Let's be honest. Get a very messy forearm. Right, light rounds. And what's this? A shotgun? R301 carbine. Ah, okay, no, it's not.
Slaughter as many targets as you wish.
Oh my gosh. Quick, before the cutouts get us. Oh, well, that was awful.
Each shot is important as well as the weapon you hold. Grab a second
Reload.
weapon. The field is full of choices.
I like the little
Remember, you can carry only 2 weapons.
counter with
Weapon or weapon, you must swap out the one you are holding. Choose your new weapon.
Okay, choose my new weapon. Where can I choose it from? There's a bunch of ammo here. Oh, you can't just walk over the ammo. You have to look at it and press square. Or is it because it was full? I don't know. I think I had to look at it. Okay, let's try out a pistol. Oh, a shotgun. No, let's try out a pistol. Well, this is now a new weapon, and I can switch weapons with triangle. So I want to get rid of this one. I guess I have it active and then try and pick up a new weapon. You have to hold square. Okay.
Key to becoming an Apex Legend is communication with your brethren.
Okay.
You can ping different locations, objects, and enemies depending on where you're looking. Follow the checklist and cycle through your pings.
Follow the right. So R1 is to ping location. So if I want to put a little ping where there,
Let's go this way.
you can go that way. Double tap, ping an enemy location. Double tap.
Hostile right here.
Ah, so all it does
Let's
is
explore this way.
put a red ping, not an orange ping. Fine. Ping weapons.
R99 here.
Nice. Ping ammo.
Light ammo here.
I mean, this is a very, very useful feature when it... Oh, what's this? This is a map. It's a very useful feature when it comes to playing with a squad, I guess. Very, very useful. It saves you shouting, it's behind you, left, left, and watching someone stumble around trying to look for something. We've got a compass at the top that we've got north, south, east, and west, and the degrees up there, so that should help as well. I like the map. Yeah. Okay. Where do I want to head first when we start playing? I think I'm going to head to the Hydro Dam. Sounds pretty good. But it also looks like it might be really busy. The Thunderdome sounds like where I'm going to go to die straight away. I think we should go somewhere like Slum Lakes. I'm going to go to Slum Lakes when we play the first game. Okay, what we're doing now, hold R1 to use the ping menu. Ah, enemy looting this area, attacking here. Fine.
I will see you again, my fellow fighter. We may even shed blood together.
Ooh, I like this. What was this gun called? The Mozambique. Okay. Axis jump. Right, hold triangle to holster your weapon to run faster. Right. So if you want to run fast, you have to holster your weapon. Do you run much faster? A little bit. Not noticeably though. Right, so they've gone up here. We're going to go find the Pathfinder. Cancel with R1. No, I don't want to cancel. I'm quite happy to have that ping there. It's helpful. So how does this work? Can I climb this? Yes, I can. Okay. I'll tell you what.
Hi, friend. I'm Pathfinder.
Okay.
I'm excited to fight you in the ring, but first, let me give you some helpful tips. Working together in a squad is very important and very fun. Here is your squad mate, a digital utility Mockman intelligent example. During a match, you or your teammates can just approach your dummy and hold the prompt button on your HUD. Everyone can have the chance to be revived.
Ooh, whoa, that was not nice. 2 bits of audio overlaid there, I think. Right, so hold square to revive the dummy. It's a nice animation on the revive there.
Welcome back, dummy. Now here's a good thing to know. Each one of us has a unique tactical ability.
Yep.
You are Lifeline, and you have a health drone that distributes health to anyone next to it.
I'm Lifeline.
Give it a try and heal your friend. Just hit the tactical button on your HUD.
Tactical button, L1. Oh, wow. Hello.
Looks like you're a little far away. Try it again a bit closer to your friend.
I mean, this is my friend, right? The dummy. I couldn't have been much closer. I think I was too close. Or do I have to stay here? Right. Okay, what? I was too close. There's me telling me I'm too far away.
Great job. Helping out your squad is the best, but sometimes they die.
What? Oh no, he died.
Don't worry
shit.
too much. You
I can
still
loot
have
him.
a chance to bring your friend back.
Do I?
Approach Dummy's stash and grab their banner.
Okay, pick up Dummy's banner. Done.
Great! You can use that banner to bring back your friend through any active respawn beacon. Approach the respawn beacon and, when prompted, hold for activation.
I don't know how I feel about respawn being in. I mean, I don't mind the Team Rumble modes and things in Fortnite, but having respawn as standard in a Battle Royale
It takes some time
seems
to
odd.
contact the dropship. You could get shot.
I could.
That wouldn't be good.
No, that would be really bad if I got shot.
Here they come.
Here comes what? The dropship? Where is it? It's not that, surely. Ah! Oh gosh, move.
Welcome back, dummy. That's better. Here's another thing. Like our tactical abilities, each of us has an ultimate ability that you can use when it's ready.
Okay.
Looks like
oh look.
Your ultimate calls in a lifeline package that delivers all types of defensive loot, from large health kits to high-tier body armor.
Okay. So, I missed what it does. Call in care package. Does it have to be anywhere in particular? Is red fine? Is red fine? Is red not fine? Need to be not red? Do I need to use it on a person? What is going on? Ah! And blue here. Right, well this is really awkward. So why couldn't I do it over here? Am I too close to the robot, or have I just got to do it in a particular place for the tutorial? We'll find out later. I don't know if this is really buggy, or you've just got to put it here for the tutorial. It's not very clear. Okay. It's going to be another massive box with one tiny health kit in it, probably.
Approach it and open it up. Grab what you need or ping items for your friends. That's
Quick,
all for
dummy,
me.
come and
Great
get this.
work. Remember,
What is
each
it?
one of us has different tactical and ultimate
Variable
abilities.
8.
So
Ooh.
give us all a try. Bye. I get to use zip lines to reach high
Mid-range
places
optic.
and move quickly.
So hang on, what? Quick swap. Okay, let's put it... Right, okay, so you have inventory slots too. So you can only carry so many bullets. We'll chuck that there. Hang on, don't end training. I want to see what these were. I want to know how to use them. Helmet. Okay, so there's armor as well on the maps by the looks of things. I feel like there's more to the training than I got taught there, but let's have a look. Right, so let's not try Lifeline. Let's try the Wraith like I wanted to. Ah, am I not pressing the right button? No, I'm the Wraith. Okay. Ready up the triangle. Still not finished downloading. That's fine. Starting server. Well, hopefully, is she watching the mouse? No. Where did I say we were going to go? Top was it northwest of the map, wasn't it? Somewhere Slum Lake, maybe? I'm assuming we start flying over. I don't know that. To be the case, you might just spawn in a random location. Oh, I'm picking third. Does that mean there's only 8 people on each map?
We've got a job to do, so shift your carcass.
Or, now it's my turn.
Listen.
Is this my squad? Because there can't be just 3 of us, right? This must be my squad. Okay, from this point out, you've got me narrating after the fact of playing the game. This is because I turned the mic off. You can't, in the in-game settings, turn off the mic for the squad. So if I'd have sat there and narrated over everything, my team would have either had to go into menu and mute me, if they knew how, again it's a new game, or they would have to just put up with my rambling. So I decided to mute the mic for the sake of the 2 games I play, and I'm just going to tell you about it afterwards. Now, what you're going to spot here is I'm going to jump out this plane because I'm the jump master of this game. So if the jump master goes first, I think you can, from the second game you'll see, you can jump on your own. But if you're the jump master of your squad, you can jump and then you control all 3 people. You fly down together as a squad and choose where to land. There doesn't seem to be, I did have a look in the second game, there doesn't seem to be a way of playing this without being in a squad. Even if I set my game mode to invite only, my party to invite only, and it still put me with 2 other random people to make a squad. So you have to play this game as a squad of 3, which some people might like. Personally, as someone who's only ever... maybe if I can get 1 or 2 other people on this, I might be able to put a squad together every now and then, but usually it'll be me and Matthew playing a game, or it'll just be me on my own playing a game. So the idea of being forced into a squad of 3, and the other thing I just saw in the character collection, you get randomly assigned a number between 1 and 3, and that's the order you pick your characters in. So if you want to play as, say, Wraith every time, because she's your favourite character, you can't necessarily do that if someone in your squad gets to go before you and picks Wraith. Now, I didn't notice when we jumped. I'll have a little look now. This is me trying to find the settings for chat. They don't exist. I'm going to find that out in a minute, and I'll go and get on with the game. But when I come out of this menu, if you take a look in the top right, it will tell you, I did like this feature, it will tell you how many people are left and how many squads are left. So you can see what position you're going to place, not just how many people are left. So there might be, here we are, it says at the minute, 20 squads left, so all squads are still in the game, and there's 54 players on the map. I'm assuming that 20 squads is the limit and all players are still in the game. That could be wrong, or all squads rather are still in the game. Now, because I faffed around in the menu, I haven't got a weapon at the minute, so I'm going to panic and run away a little bit here. But I quite like the look of the map. It's yeah, it's different obviously to Fortnite again. I'm going to try and stop comparing it to Fortnite, but obviously with that being the big Battle Royale game at the minute that, you know, is sort of leading the way. Now what you'll notice in, not so much in this game, I'll point it out in the second game actually, but the ping feature, which I thought was a really, really good idea, I instantly changed my mind about in the next game, and you'll see why. So I found some chests pretty quickly, and that thing there to the right, that's a respawn point. So I found one of those as well quite early on, so perhaps they're not as rare as I thought, although, or perhaps as they might be, but they are, I don't know if I saw another one. I see the same one again in the next game, but I don't know if I saw another one anywhere, so perhaps they are quite rare. So this is one of my teammates getting downed. This was one of the things I found quite annoying is, again, with you being forced into a squad, you can hear what the other players are saying, and not just on their mic. I don't mean what the actual person is saying, sat in their lounge playing it with you. I mean the character. If they start shooting, if they get downed, if they find a shield, they tell you about it, no matter where you are on the map. If I leave my team like I did, they're going to be there in the background constantly talking to me. There we are. I found the banner because both my teammates were down because I wasn't being helpful. I just ran away, and then I stupidly decided to shoot this person, missed twice. But I think, right, it's okay, what I'm going to do is shift. I don't really know how this phase shift works, but off we go. I'm assuming I can't be shot while I'm in it. See, look, and I've got to start shouting off about the fact that there's someone shooting at me. I quite liked it in the first game, I won't lie. I quite liked the little narration that you get from the characters, but it quickly became annoying, I will say. I'm sure there's a setting to turn it off, but I wasn't thrilled by it. So what you'll see now is you come out of it, and you'll notice I've got a reward. Pack, next reward. For leveling up, I get this pack. I'm going to open the pack now. They seem very, again, it's an EA game, but it seems very similar to the Star Wars Battlefront packs, in that I'm sure you can buy them somewhere. Again, because they're trying to keep it balanced, it is going to be all customization items. It's not going to be anything to make your skills better, anything to make your weapons better. But let's see what we get. So you get this little robot, shoot some laces out of it, falls to pieces, and then these 3 discs get 3 items. Nice. How many crafting metals did I get? 30. Okay. No, yeah. So we get some crafting metal. We had a couple of skins, one for the weapon, one for a person, by the looks of things. Now, if you look at the top right, you can see those little blue crafting metals I've now got 30 of. Still haven't finished downloading the HD features, so it won't look as nice as it will when it's finished downloading. Perhaps I'll give it another go tomorrow. But those crafting materials you can use to unlock skins for the weapons. You might be able to use them to unlock skins for the legends. I didn't look, but I know you can use them to unlock skins for the weapons. I think the basic ones, or the common ones, cost 60 of those materials, so I'm halfway there, and then they go up to, you know, obviously being much more expensive for rarer skins. Now again, I've put the server, I don't know if you spotted, but I put my party settings onto invite only to see if I could join as a party of 1. Doesn't seem to be possible. So I'm picking second this time. Thankfully, whoever went first didn't pick Wraith. I picked the Wraith again, just because I quite like the skin. I haven't, you know, I'll have to perhaps try some of the different characters later on. I didn't not enjoy the game. I probably will have another go at it, see if I get on with it any better, but it hasn't grabbed me yet, you know? But it's a free game. I'll give it a bit more of a try. See what I think. See what else I can learn. Try a few of the different characters, but for the minute, it's not blown my mind. So then your squad gets given a champion. I don't know if that's picked at random or if it's picked off your previous stats. And again, we have a jump master. Now this time, I was the jump master again. I don't know if again that's random or if it's some other way it's decided. I don't know, but Here, Alex, so I jumped the whole squad down. Someone else put a ping down. Now, this is where I found the ping feature became annoying. I thought, oh great, ping feature is a really good idea, and it is a really good idea if you're in a squad of you and 2 mates. Then it's an absolutely fantastic idea, because you can say, oh, Matt, look, it's a good weapon over there. Ping it so he knows where it is, and he can see it on the map and go get it really quickly. Fantastic. However, if you're playing in a squad like I am now with 2 people you don't know, it is absolutely mind-bogglingly infuriating, as you're about to find out. So, a bit better this time, land, find weapons very quickly. You'll notice I picked up some body armor there. Here we go, look, wingman here. So someone's pinged a wingman. Oh, someone's pinged heavy ammo. I made it sound worse than it was. I honestly remember this ping going off every half a second. Here we go, another one. This character, I don't know which one of the 2 it was. I can't see it on the screen right now. It's a little bit small for me. But this particular character just didn't seem to shut up. And again, it's not the player's fault. Although it is when they're pinging all the time, I suppose. There's another one. There's another one. It's just constantly someone chirping in about something. And it kind of did my head in a little bit. But again, if you were playing with your own squad, if you're playing with 2 people you knew, still going. Although that was helpful, I think I went and got the shield. If you were playing with 2 people you knew, it wouldn't be so bad, because you can communicate about the pings. You can, but she's just, I say she because it's a female character, it could be a he, I don't know. But they were just pinging every single item they saw and didn't pick up. And it was doing my head in. So I left and went off on my own. But it didn't help, because it doesn't matter how far away you get from them. I was on almost the complete other side of the map by the end, and you can still hear everything they say. Every little ping, every time someone approaches them, they'll say, or every time someone fires at them, they have to chirp in and say they're firing at somebody. Or, sorry, they're getting fired at. Every time they fire at somebody, they'll chirp in and say, firing my weapon. It was just a little bit annoying, but then I'm sure you can turn it off somewhere. There might not be a setting to turn it off, but there's bound to be a setting to mute it. You know? If we went into audio settings, you could probably leave the music up, the master volume up, everything else up, and just turn off the voiceovers. So the map was a reasonable size. I crossed the whole thing near enough in this. We started on the east coast, I think. Yes. And then when I looked at the map earlier, I could see, right, I'm quite far from the circle. I'm going to run, because I don't know. Here we go again. I don't know how quickly that circle's going to close in. So I thought, right, I'm going to get a head start and run into it. See what I mean? It's, yep, there we go again. All the time pinging things, which is fine. I get that. You know, it's helpful to tell your team where stuff is, but oh my god, was it absolutely driving me batshit crazy. Yep, thanks. It got to the point where if friendly fire was activated in this game, if that was a thing, I would probably have taken my teammates down just to shut them up. And again, it was only one of the 2, and I get what they're doing, and then, you know, the game's new, they're trying stuff out, they're trying the ping feature out. They're letting us know where things are, but I just don't need to hear it in my ear all the time. So like I say, I got away from him. I went in towards the circle a bit. I don't quite know what a kill leader is yet.
Watch for them.
I assume it's the person that's had the most kills on the map. Now whether a new kill leader is appointed just to the person who has the most kills, or say I had 5 kills and the current kill leader had 8 kills and they're in the lead. If I was to take them down and I now only had 6 kills, would that make me the new kill leader because they're dead, or would they still be the kill leader until I get up to 9? I don't know. I don't even know if that's what the kill leader is. I'm just assuming. I'll have to play a little bit more and look a little bit more into it. So I sort of headed off into the circle, and when I get towards the circle, I'm going to find a little facility in a minute, and I'm going to go inside and have a loot around there. I'm probably going to skip ahead to that, because not much happens on my journey over there. I didn't really see anybody. I'll get a bit closer so you can see a bit more of the map. But I won't lie, when I get over there I do hide in a building for a little while, just to wait for the circle to close in. So when I get into that building, I'll skip ahead a little bit so we can get into the next area I go to and see this facility, because that was actually quite interesting. I don't know if the map is too big or there's not enough people, but when I get to this facility, and it's a big facility, I'm surprised no one else had gone in there, especially this late stage of the game, but it hadn't been alerted at all. I was really, really surprised. So I don't know if it's an issue that the map's too big, or if perhaps it's not a very good place to go and people already know that and they're avoiding it. I don't know. But we'll have a little look. So you can see a countdown now on the left. That 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now the circle will start moving in. Now I'm in... There we go again with the punching. I'm in the circle, so it doesn't matter. But if we take a look at the map, and this is where I'm going to hide for a bit, by the way. If I just take a look at the map before we skip ahead, which I'm sure I'm going to do any second.
Heads up.
Yeah, you can see the circle moving in. It is quite slow. I probably could have outrun it. Not all the way. I don't think I could have You can see the counter on the top left there. It's going to close in 2 minutes 18. Well, it took me about 3 minutes to run from where I was to where I am. So I probably wouldn't have outrun it all the way. I don't know if it's instant death if you get caught in it, or if it's a slow drain on your health. Again, that's something I'll have to look into and find out. But what I'm going to do here is skip ahead to where I go into the next little complex. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to head out now. And I can see this big metal wall in front of me with a door in the middle. Looks like something out of Borderlands. Yeah, so I decided to try the zip line out. Just press square, you jump on. You can use your gun while you're on it. Now again, that firing sound from the robot character, the Pathfinder character, that's my teammate deciding to tell me that he's firing his gun from however many miles away he is on the map. It's a lot of unnecessary chat from your squad. It's clearly a game that's built to be played as a squad. Like I said, there's no solo mode. You have to play it as a squad of 3. But I think it's going to be a game that's much more enjoyable if you play it with a squad of 3 and you know the other 2 people. It's not built to be played by people on their own, I don't think. You can do, because as you can see I'm doing it. You probably find the other 2 people on my squad are doing it as well. But I just found it to be a little bit... not annoying. That's the wrong word. Just frustrating having to listen to things all the time that the other 2 are saying. Yep, see, I don't need to know you're giving your shields a recharge. It's great that you're doing that. Good for you. But do I need to know? Probably not. So I found some good loot in here. I don't know if you noticed, I picked up again in the last room, picked up a new... Oh, I've picked up as well something called an Apex. Is it called an Apex or an ASEC or something? It looks like a throwing star. Here we go, I'm going to use it now. An arc something. Right, now, I thought this would just be a bit of a ranged throwing star, but actually, yeah, it's got quite explosive range on it. It took out that door, so I'm glad I moved and hid behind the wall, but that was quite useful. I picked that up. I picked up a blue helmet back there. Blue's the next tier up. If you look, it won't let me pick that up. It won't let me pick up that body armor because I've already got a better one. So if you've got tier 2 of an item equipped, it won't let you backtrack to tier 1, which is fine. I wouldn't want to, but I'm glad that it gives me that notice that you've already got one of these that's not as good, because I wouldn't know. I can't tell from looking at the HUD because I don't think there's anything there. If you go into the menu to look at your inventory, you can see you've got a helmet equipped and what colour it is quite quickly, and you can see everything else quite quickly that you have equipped. But you have to go into that menu. There's no way of looking at this and going, right, I can tell that I've got body armor on, I don't need that. So you've got to either be much more vigilant than I and keep an eye on what you're wearing. But that's the thing, I wasn't sure what all the pickups were, so I was just picking up stuff for the sake of picking it up. I didn't really know what it was, if it had been equipped, if it had been automatically attached to weapons, because obviously you can pick up weapon attachments as well. Now, I assume they go on automatically. I don't know. They might have just been sat in my inventory waiting for me to attach them. But that seems a bit silly. Now, you'll notice Pathfinder's dead, the robot's dead, so Little Miss Ping-a-Lot has decided to come and join me. Thankfully, she stopped pinging everything in sight. If we look at the map, we're nearly in the circle.
Might be something good this way.
And we're nearly coming to the end of the round. If you look, there's only 5 squads left and 12 people left on the map. That's my friend there making you most of the slide ability to get you from A to B a little bit quicker. I like that you have the option to run faster by putting your guns away, and I nearly did that here to catch her up, but then I thought, you know, I don't want to put my gun away. I feel a bit naked and exposed without my gun in my hand if I'm running around the Battle Royale map, so I didn't put it away. But you have that option if you want to run a little bit faster. Now here, this is where we landed last time. We're back at the respawn point. I think I was a bit greedy and took 2 of the 3 chests, but I used a ping here to say, oh, look, I'm going over this way, this chest's come with me. That's about the only time I used a ping. I might do one more actually later on, but I wasn't excessive with it because I know from the beginning of the game how infuriating it was to just sit there and listen to it constantly. Go back through a different tunnel. I haven't, again, you can see I haven't used my not superpower, I've forgotten what it's called now, but my super ability that you have to press R1 and L1 for, which is the portal. I used it in the first game. I think the way it works is when you first press L1 and R1, it sets the point for the first portal, and then you have to press R2 to trigger the second portal on a surface. I don't even think it needs to be on a surface actually, I think you can just put it in mid-air, but if you press R2 it'll put the second point. So what you want to do is activate your power, run somewhere, press R2, and it will link those 2 locations with 2 portals. I don't know if everyone can use those portals or just Wraith. I didn't read that on the skill description, perhaps I'll take a look next time, but I didn't use it very well the first time. I didn't use it at all this time round because I think you need to know the map a bit better and know what you want to do. You know, it would be really useful. I probably should have used it in this building. If I put one behind some good cover or in a room that's quite secluded and then run to another area of the room, perhaps a good vantage point, because I do have a sniper at this point in time. Granted, it doesn't have great scope on it, but it's a sniper. I could have been sniping from a window. If someone sees me, I could just jump in my portal behind me and move to another side of the building. Whether or not someone can then just come and use my portal to find me, I don't know. So here, we decided to sort of try and hold this building a little bit. Still 5 squads left. I think that says 13 people in the top right. But as I'm watching this, it's at a reduced screen size in Share Factory on the PS4. So I can't quite see if it's 12 or 13. I thought it was 12 earlier, but unless someone's been revived, perhaps it was 13 the whole time. Now, oh, this is me trying to snipe somebody, and then my health has gone down, so I decide, right, I'm going to use a medkit, but my medkit's been replaced with one of these shield cells that I've picked up. So you obviously have a shield bar. If you look at my health bar, I seem to have a bar at the bottom and a bar at the top. Now, where they came from, I don't know, but that was it. That was the end of the game. At the same time, my squad mate seemed to die, because the squad was eliminated instantly, but I just seen my mate down there walking around. So he must have died almost simultaneously. So that was Apex Legends, and the little first look at it. The Wraith character I quite liked, I guess. I wasn't really using the skills. Perhaps that was my problem. Perhaps I need to use the skills more. But again, that's my concern with the game, is that these different skills are going to put people at different levels as they play the game. And what I like about Fortnite, the reason I've stuck with Fortnite for so long, is because everyone is on a level playing field, and that is why it works so well. Okay, I've been Tom. Let me know in the comments what you thought of the game. If you want to see any more of this, what characters you've been playing if you have been playing the game. And I will see you next time, possibly for some more of this. Maybe not, we'll see. I don't know yet if I'm going to play it again, and certainly if I'm going to play it on or off stream. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.